So traders, trust you are doing great. Okay, in this episode we're talking about chart patterns, how to identify chart patterns. Like, what are chart patterns? Chart patterns are like structure, what the market forms. Okay, for example, let me scale up to a higher time frame so you understand me better. Chart patterns. Now, I'm going to be using this to illustrate. If you look here, this arrow points up, push back down. Now, this is kind of like a formation, right? This is what? This is a double top formation, okay, or people call it an M pattern, okay. Now, this is a chart pattern in the market. Now, the chart pattern becomes valid when there's a break of what? The neckline. You can see that, right? Price finally broke out of the neckline. Let me just delete this guy so you get to see a clear picture of what I mean. So this is basically these are chart patterns. So I'm going to identify all the chart patterns in this video. So sit tight. You can see that, right? An M formation. Okay. So basically I divide my trades into two segments: market analysis and trade execution. So the first thing on market analysis, you want to learn how to identify chart patterns because they actually give you a direction of where the market is actually going to. You feel that? Okay. So this is an M formation. Let's just go down to why price actually skyrocketed up. Now, if you look, you're gonna see something like a shoulder, a head, and another shoulder. Now, this is basically what head and shoulder, an inverted head and shoulder. This is how they call this pattern: inverted head and shoulder. Now, the pattern becomes valid once there's a break of the neckline. You can see that, right? After price forms this inverted head and shoulder, look what happened. To the upside. Price skyrocketed to the upside. So we can keep heading and looking for chart patterns. When gold began, there was no chart patterns actually. Okay, look at this. We saw an M formation somewhere around here. See this, an M pattern. When there's a break of what? The neckline. When there's a break of the neckline, look at what happens. Price drop, right? So this is how you go about identifying chart patterns. So there's one more chart pattern I want to talk about. We have head and shoulders. Let's see if we can see that on GBP USD. So for head and shoulders, basically I think we should see a head and shoulders somewhere around here. Sit tight, guys, sit tight. We don't have it there. Let's check EU head and shoulders. Okay, good. I can see a clean head and shoulders here multiple times. So guys, look at this: shoulder, shoulder, head, left shoulder. You see this? You see this, guys? So the pattern becomes valid at the break of the neckline. See that? When there's a head and shoulders, price always drop. Look at that. Okay. So price actually fell because of this head and shoulder. Look at to the downside. Okay. So we see head and shoulders. I think we have also a W pattern that causes price to push to the upside. Mhm. This is it. One, two, go, go. Okay, that is it. So we also have what they call a triple bottom. This is a kind of like a triple bottom, but it's still a basic concept. It's basically the same concept of a W pattern. You could do it thrice. Okay, so you see that, you can see that pattern, right? Very clean. It's a W pattern. Either call it a double bottom, triple bottom. It's the same thing, but it all forms what, a W pattern. It becomes valid when it breaks the neckline. Meaning, if price does not actually break this neckline, it comes and start heading down. It's not a W pattern. Okay, you want to look out very well. Watch out for it. You look at it. If you notice it's going to form something else, it's going to either form a double top formation. And anytime there's a double top formation, price is going to head down. So this is what a W formation. Price is going to head up. Okay, I think there should be another pattern I haven't mentioned. Talking about double top formations, talk about head and shoulders, talked about inverted head and shoulders. We've spoken about inverted head and shoulders, right? If we haven't, let me just look for something. Let me just look for something that signifies an inverted head and shoulders. We'll get that here right now. Inverted head and shoulders. I think we've spoken about that in gold. Basically, I'm sure with it. Good. We spoke about it. This is an inverted head and shoulders. You can see that, right? Shoulders, head, the inverted version. And look at what caused this push to the upside. So basically, I think that's it for this video. See you in the next video.